What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I finally got some time and we're gonna start working on the STARLIGHT headliner for the LBZ. The main reason why I've been pushing this off for a while is it's gonna be a very time consuming project and I just wanna make sure I have enough time to sit down and be able to do it. So I'm not rushing through it. I wanna make sure I do this once, just do it once right, get it done with. So over time the headliner doesn't sag and then the whole headliner looks like crap and I just wasted all my time. So I'm gonna go over in this video everything that I got from the black suede to how we're gonna go ahead and take the old headliner off. I'm gonna walk you guys through everything. I've seen a lot of videos of people doing this online. They make it seem very easy, but I have an idea in the back of my head that this is not gonna be the easiest project. Being one, I'm not an upholsterer and laying that suede on the headliner is probably gonna be a pain. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it here and see if it's actually as easy as people make it out to be. So let's go ahead and start working on it. All right, so the first thing we did was pulled off this old raggedy headliner here. The next thing we gotta do now is take some sandpaper and sand off all this old foam and basically get down to this fiberglass looking stuff so we can go ahead and glue on our new black suede headliner. So we'll get this on today, then we'll probably do the star kit next week because all this is going to be time consuming. I'm going to let the glue dry overnight so we have enough time to put the stars through so it's not going to be pushing through and the glue not drying. So go ahead and do that now. So this is what it looks like all sanded. As you can see, we basically got it down to the fiberglass that's on there. This process was definitely a lot more time consuming than I thought it was going to be. I literally thought it was going to be like 5 minutes of just scuffing the stuff off, but it ended up almost taking like 2 hours to get all that off. So I see why people charge so much money now to do these because they are a pain. They're very time consuming, so I want to make sure this gets done right once because the last thing I want to do is put the suede on here, then have it start to sag over time and it looks like complete crap. So I took a power sander with 80 grit, got most of it off, and then I just took a little sanding block and did all the edges, got it all nice. The edges are what I was really concerned about because that's where it would start to peel if you didn't glue it right or prep it right. So I spent a lot of time on the edges, getting around here in the center. As you can see, there's like some more foam here. Just gotta work on the edges a little bit more, but yeah, we'll let this go. We're gonna take it, blow it off, blow all the dust off, and then we'll start laying down the adhesive. I'll go over the adhesive that I got. I did a lot of research on this. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, talked to a lot of people about doing this, so I kind of learn from other people's mistakes, which is nice. So I know what a good adhesive to use is, and I'll go over that here in a couple minutes. But without further ado, is blow this off and we'll start laying the suede on top there. We got everything set up. We got the black suede up here laid out on the table, as you can see. It just finally came in. It was on back order for a while, but this is what we're going to use right here, contact cement. We're going to take this, put it all up on the headliner, get it all laid out evenly, and then we're going to take some and put it on the headliner up here because you're supposed to apply it to both surfaces, so we're just going to do that to be safe. One can should be enough, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start rolling it on. So we got all the glue applied. I ended up taking 2 cans of that adhesive that I showed you before. We got that all spread on here. We were trying to spread it out on here, but that really wasn't going to work, so we're just going to go ahead, stick it on here and see what happens. Hopefully it sticks well. Doing headliner shots really a pain. I've never done something like this before, so this is fully a learning experience. Whatever we do here, we'll see how it holds up. Before I go ahead and mess with my 2020, that's the whole point of why I'm messing with the LBZ headliner, is to see how it comes out before I start messing with my 2021, because my LBZ is kind of an older truck. I don't really care about it as much as I do my 2020. So like I said, it's going to be fully a learning experience. Let me know down below if you guys ever done a STARLIGHT, what's your best way of going ahead and putting a suede on here. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get the suede from there pulled onto here, put on, all spread out, put on there evenly. Like I said, we were trying to put this onto here, but it's just absorbing it too much, and we'll use like 6 cans of it. So yeah, we'll go ahead before I touch it anymore and mess that up and get that put on the headliner, smoothed out, and yeah, we'll call that a day from there. So we got the suede on. We got it all pushed in. This is the biggest pain in the butt by far. This was very time consuming, and luckily that contact cement had some time to set up because we were able to pull it up and rip it and get it all pushed on. So your best bet is you want to get some slack here in the center. Learned a lot from this. You want to get a lot of slack in the center here and then work it down and out like this both ways. As you can see how much extra is on this side. We ended up pulling it so much. There's only a little bit on this side, but that will be good enough for now. So we basically got all the center inserts, everything in here done. There's really no air pockets in here anywhere, which is nice. It actually contoured to it very nicely. For being the first time, it actually came out pretty well. So what we're gonna do now is just leave the slack on the corners here, and then come back tomorrow, cut it. We'll re-glue the edge and we'll clamp it. And yeah, that'll be about 48 hours of that drying. Then we'll go ahead and then put the Starlight kit in. And yeah, so like I said, not bad for the first time. This is very time consuming. To get to this point in time, it probably took 8-9 hours thus far, and we didn't even start doing the stars yet. We didn't cut any of this extra pieces in here out yet. So like I said, if you want to do one of this, be prepared to spend a lot of time on it. It's nice to have like a towel or roller so that when you're doing this, to push it in. But like I said, we'll let this sit overnight. We'll come back next video, we'll cut the edges, and we'll start getting the Starlight installed. Alright, so that's about it for this video, guys. As you can see, we got the black suede on the actual physical headliner. A couple key takeaways from this video that I learned. One, you have to have a ton of patience if you want to do a project like this. And two, it's definitely not the easiest thing you're gonna do in the world. Other stuff, yeah. If you have a nicer truck, I would definitely go ahead and just recommend paying somebody to go ahead and put that suede on there for you. That took a lot of time, and I'm not exactly sure yet how it came out. Only time will tell of it being in the truck, of how well it's gonna hold up. But I had a couple quotes of people quoting me to go ahead and put that on there. I think they wanted a couple $100. Definitely for 100% fact, when I do my 2020, I'm gonna pay somebody to do that for me. This one, I just wanted to do it, learn it, and see how it was. Definitely I give people that do this stuff a lot of props. I do this for a living. It's not easy work. Putting the stars in, that's gonna be super easy, but just laying this actual upholstery on here is the hard part. But if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. If you like the video, be sure to leave it a big thumbs up. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.